There are a lot of people in this world who feel alone, who feel like they're all by themselves, that maybe they don't have anyone who they can talk to, or maybe they don't have anyone who they can lean on, or even when they do, they still feel inside by themselves. Loneliness is an isolated feeling inside, and it is not always solved by having people around. What I mean by that is that sometimes you can have a lot of people around and still feel lonely inside. It is a very strong feeling that many things cannot satisfy, although we may try to pull on different things to satisfy our moments of loneliness. We learn quickly that there are many things, although they are good, they don't oftentimes take away the loneliness. Maybe they may provide a moment of a sincere isolation from it or relief, but we find ourselves oftentimes back in a position of where we feel alone. And for people who are experiencing loneliness at this time, I like to tell you that even in the most emptiest room, you are never alone. God is always right there. I'll repeat that one more time, is that even when we feel alone and everything around us tells us that we are by ourselves, you are never alone. God is always there. Have you ever experienced a situation where you called a friend or tried to reach a friend and they didn't return your call? Or maybe when they finally got around to returning your call, they say that they were busy and that was the reason why they weren't able to get back to you. Or maybe you've been in a situation where you were searching for something and you didn't realize that the answer was right in front of your eyes. This is what it's like when you and I go through those moments of loneliness. God is saying that I am right in front of your eyes and I am the answer. But sometimes he calls us and we don't return his call. And sometimes we're too busy to get back to him. It's also like this. If you can take a moment to put yourself in God's shoes, it reminds you of what it's like when you and I are sitting next to someone and they don't even acknowledge that we are there. Or when we walk into a business or establishment and the owners and the workers don't even acknowledge that we walked in the room or don't acknowledge our presence at all, not realizing that we're the ones with the money that they need for their business to survive. It's the same way with God. So the next time you and I experience our moments of loneliness, we need to get alone into a quiet place and this time answer the phone, because what God is saying is that you need me in this moment of loneliness to survive. So I encourage you today and remind you that even when you feel alone, even when no one else is around, God is always there, and He is just a phone call away. Be encouraged and take care.